Welcome to Alpha Nights with our legendary Alpha Hunter, Nighthawk. Hi, Nighthawk.
Hi, Rodishik. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you.
Before we start, I wanted to discuss about yesterday's mints.
All right.
How
I
did they
think
go?
it was good actually. I mean, pretty much in line with how we predicted yesterday. Moonly was the top one, and it is my personal favorite as well from yesterday's mints. It really went well. It was sold out within a span of like 20 minutes or so within the whitelist sale. And I was luckily able to melt a couple of Moonlies, which I did not list them yet. I mean, I learned my lessons when, I flipped utility projects like Soulful, Soul Decoder, and TYOR nerds. So this time I did not do that mistake and just moved them to my ledger. And they are really doing well. In fact, I mean, right now I think the floor is somewhere around 5.35 or so, which
That's
is
great.
4 times the mid price. Yes, that is right.
So, do you think we should keep holding on to it or we should exit?
I mean, if you've minted more than one, you are always feel free to take your profits, because in this ecosystem, it is important to take that. I am, however, going to hold on to that because I do not have any liquidity crunch as of now. So I'll be holding and I'll see for at least, say, 2 to 3 weeks before listing that.
Any other mints you want to talk about that we could sell and make profits?
Actually, Ganja Gators, I believe, it was shilled by many influencers just before the mint. And it really had hype. But what happened was Magic Eden really messed up the mint, and there were unlimited mints for the whitelist. So what this whitelist did was they minted around 20 to 30, and immediately after sellout, they dumped them on the common public. So immediately the floor was immediately dipped. However, as the team behind the Ganja Gators, which is Soul Flowers, is really strong, the project is again doing well. I think it is somewhere around 2.7. So it is above the floor and is doing well.
Okay. So, shall we start with our today's mints for tomorrow?
Definitely. Let's get started.
So, the first one we have is Kings of the Street.
Yeah, right. I mean, this is one of the most hyped mints in recent times, which we can definitely say based on the number of Twitter following that they have, and also Discord members. The Discord is always vibing. But I think, I mean, it definitely has the hype, and it definitely has the potential to be a great flip. Maybe, I mean, based on the roadmap, we can hold for the long term as well. However, it definitely does not have the hype like Tripping Bears or OK Bears.
What do you
Tripping
think
Ape, I
about
mean.
the announcement that they did suddenly about the change of date? Do you think that was a good move?
I think so. I mean, I think they're catching on the hype that they have. They grew in popularity really quick, and with Jikan and Wanderlust and other upcoming hype events, they made the right move to mint it when they are in hype and in demand.
So, what do you think is a good entry and exit point for this?
But if you have whitelist, definitely mint. I'm gonna mint it definitely. On the secondary, I think it will definitely give us at least 10x gains is what I'm expecting. But let's see. I mean, how many papers are there in Kings of the Street? I think it has the potential definitely to go to 20 sol on listing. Anything below, I think, will be good to pick one up.
I tried grinding on Discord for this. The fans were crazy. I couldn't compete.
I know, right? I mean, each of their posts get at least 3K plus reactions, which is huge.
The next one we have is Stonedfarms.
So if there is something that we have realized in, Solana NFT space, that is not to fade these donor projects. You never know which one will turn out to be really good. But this one, the mint price is definitely high for the hype that they are having right now. But if they can manage a sellout, I think it will be somewhere around the floor on listing. I'm not sure if they can manage a sellout, however. It will depend on the mint pace, and also with Kings of the Street minting, we are not really sure.
I think their collection size is also quite big.
It's okay. I mean, it's a decent sized collection, but again, considering the hype, I think it is big. Yes.
What do you think about this one?
So this had some following definitely, because they were doing some good collaborations with different projects. But again, they are minting on the day. there is another hyped project like KingsofDaStreet, and with the mint price of 2 Sol, not really sure if they can manage a sellout. And even if they did, again, it will face the same fate of Stonedfarms getting listed around mint or maybe below mint.
I'm seeing a lot of projects that are trying to build buildings in metaverse. This is one of them again.
Exactly right. I'm not a big fan of metaverse, and by now you should have understood. At least in this market, I'm definitely a fan of metaverse, but not in the current market right now. And that is the biggest issue. But they have a very low collection size, and however, the Discord following is very low. I don't think so they'll manage a sellout.
Tenkai Apes. What do you think about them?
The collection size is pretty small, and it's a degen play. I think market is so degen, they'll immediately scoop this one up, but it will be definitely below mint probably.
So what is the good exit point for this?
If I mean anything about mint, whatever profits that you can, just take the profits and get out.
PassroomNFT.
I think this has an interesting concept of NFT learning. But however, the collection size is pretty big, and they did not really market it well, because you can see it in their Discord numbers, which is very important in this ecosystem. The concept is good, but not the marketing. So I'll give a pass, but I'll keep an eye on.
What do you think about this one? I see a lot of monkey projects now. I'm like,
yeah, I mean, when the market is in full degen mode, right? People try to release these collections just to make some quick buck. Most of these projects are cash grabs, so this looks one of them. Definite pass for me.
TheLostApes. See, one more monkey.
Yeah, the art is cute in this one, and they have some decent engagement, even though the following is less. So we should see how this one will go. Again, I mean, tomorrow I'm just gonna keep my eye on KingsofDaStreet and maybe keep a track on Stonedfarms. But other than that, I don't think so. I'll be looking at anything else.
I'm kind of excited about MetaKitchen. They have nice art.
Yeah, I mean, that is the issue, right? That with the kind of following that they have, the number of Discord members that they have, and the collection size and win price, you should always think about if we can manage a sellout or no, and if we do, what will be the if they can execute the roadmap or no, which is something which is a problem with all these upcoming mints or new mints.
Heyfox.
I'm not a big fan of Fox project. I mean, a couple of projects like Fox TBA and also in recently SOL LiveNow, which had good hype, tanked pretty badly. So I'm not really a fan.
What do you think about this project?
This one, actually, I did not keep a track of it, but considering their collection size and the mid price, I think it is very high in the current market.
This give me Lucifer vibes. The wings.
In fact, I mean, if you see their announcements, right, even they are not sure whether this collection will sell out. I mean, I'm not even sure how did they think they're going to sell out a collection size of 10,000 with 5K Discord followers and that kind of price.
So that was the last one that we could discuss. Do you have any tips for any other alphas that you would like to share?
I think, I mean, Tripping Ape, the listing count has gone significantly down in the last probably couple of hours. It is close to 25% or so, from around 2000 plus to, I think it is sitting somewhere around 1300 plus. So I think there will be a supply shock, and the price will pump significantly. It has already pumped from around 42 to around 54 or so. And if it can break the 57 wall, there is a significant potential that it can pump more. And again, if it can break 6970, we can see that it touching all-time highs again. And this is all happening because there was an announcement regarding some mystery snapshot. Apart from Tripping Ape, I'm also keeping an eye on Chippies, which is a very underdog project. And it has a kind of utility similar to that of OG Acadians. And recently, like I said yesterday, and like I said today, utility is the new meta in this ecosystem. And I think Chippies is ready to pump. It has already pumped, in fact, to almost 5 from around 3, and I think it still has room to grow. These are the two that I'm keeping my eye on right now.
Thanks for the alpha call. This slide is for our viewers. Please do your own research. This is not a financial advice. To support us, please like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned for tomorrow's alpha call. Bye-bye.